Alright, in this vlog, I'm just gonna come clean. I'll admit it. I don't like going to the gym. And I could come up with millions of perfectly acceptable excuses, except, let's be honest, I don't really like it. Like, I don't know, it could be the ambiance or just the super muscular people who can lift like millions of pounds in like one deadlift, or it could just be the super complicated equipment that's just, you don't even use half of it, but it's just there and you're like, how do I use this? Even my guinea doesn't think this is normal. Honestly, it just makes me want to like turn around and just walk out. And there's an actual thing called gym anxiety. And basically what it is that it's, you know what? Hold on. I'm just going to check Google. Okay. Gym anxiety is when you feel very anxious when going to the gym, or you lose confidence and you feel like you don't have the ability, or you just don't know what you're doing at the gym. And honestly, that's how I feel all the time. I look at all the stuff there and I'm like, what do I do? And maybe you're feeling judged, or maybe you feel like you don't fit in, or maybe you feel like this kind of thing isn't for you. But I've been reading this really awesome book called The War of Art. And it talks about this thing called the resistance. And the resistance is a force that stops you from achieving what you want. So, for example, if you want to, look good and you want to feel healthy, but every time you're just about to leave the door to go to the gym, you're like, maybe not today. Maybe I'll go tomorrow. And that's what happened to people who have gym anxiety. They feel anxious every time they're about to go to the gym. Like, I kind of feel it too. And then you're not really interested and you don't carry on. So you're probably wondering, what do you do about gym anxiety? And it's super simple. Don't go to the gym. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so I actually do have a few tips. The first tip I have is to take a class. Now you're probably thinking, taking a class? That's like the stupidest piece of advice you could give me. But honestly, I'm amazed at how much I can do at a class compared to what I can do by myself. And it's because if you have a really good teacher that's willing to push you, you feel more motivated to kind of get out of your comfort zone and get out of what you think is your limit and exceed that. And the other thing, and this might sound terrible, is that you see people around you who are struggling in the same exercise. It's kind of like your team struggling together. And you're looking at each other like, I can't do this, but neither can you. Cool. So another way is to use Instagram. Yeah, Instagram. The reason why I say Instagram is because there's so many awesome fitness enthusiasts that are on Instagram who post amazing workout plans that you could just scroll through their feed and use. The one thing I like about this is when you go into the gym, you have a goal of exactly what you need to do. I find when I go to the gym, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just doing random machines, the ones I feel comfortable with, and then I don't feel like I've achieved anything. But if I follow like a plan I found on Instagram, I feel like, you know what, I'm working on this is what I need to focus on, and this is what I'm doing. The last thing you could do is to download some podcasts. I find when I'm doing more of the mundane tasks, I find like I get really bored really easily, and I kind of end it early, because I'm like, you know what, I think that's good enough. Like 2 minutes is fine. But let's be honest, 2 minutes is not fine. You have to do at least 3 minutes. Come on, guys. Your mind is kind of focusing on the podcast and taking in the information, so you're not really paying attention to how much work you're putting into the workout or kind of what you're doing. You kind of let time move a little bit faster. I mean, don't try this if this is like the first time you're doing a workout, because obviously like you need to focus on that. But if you're set in a workout and you kind of know what you're doing and you're kind of doing stuff that doesn't really excite you or motivate you, turn on a podcast, because I find like the time goes by a little bit faster. I can focus on what I'm listening to, and 20 minutes goes by much faster that way. So like, I know the gym can seem a little bit terrifying, but it's not a bad place. I mean, it does come down to finding the right gym, a gym that will, satisfy your needs, maybe a gym that has classes, because not every gym does. And that might take a little bit of investigation, work, just shopping around and things like that. And a lot of gyms offer free trials. So try them out, test out everything, get out of your comfort zone, and just, have fun with it. But honestly, the more you go, the more comfortable you feel about going to the gym. You feel like, this is a familiar place and you're willing to kind of put in the work. So thank you for watching this video. Also, I want to give a really quick shout out to 2 Instagrammers who really helped me with this video. They gave me their content. They allowed me to use it in this video, so you'll have seen them at some point in this video. They're really awesome. Their stuff that they put on their Instagram is fantastic. So if you're a little bit nervous about going to the gym or you're not sure what to do, definitely check out their Instagram feed. They've got a lot of cool stuff. I want to hear from you guys, so let me know in the comments what makes you go to the gym, and what kind of obstacle holds you back from going to the gym. I want you to leave those 2 comments in the comment section below. I want to hear them. I will reply to all of them because I'm so interested in this, because this is something I've been struggling with, and I'm sure there's so many other people out there who are struggling with this right now. And while you're scrolling down, you're gonna pass this subscribe button. You should click it. It will basically subscribe you to my channel, and there's a bell right next to it. It will notify you every time I publish a new video. That way you don't have to wait around, wondering when I'm gonna post the next video. It'll appear for you. It'll be fantastic. It'll be just easier that way, right? I don't know. I feel it will. Whatever.